went deep into the Magpie territory to check on the Magpie fight to stay alive.
West's gradual climb up the premiership ladder has captured the imagination of all sports followers, so I decided to talk to their secretary, Rick Wade, about their club's success. When you defeated St George on the 7th of July, they were leading the competition. Did you always believe West would win that match?
Well, you can never be sure, I suppose, but we were very confident, yeah. Our general form had been improving to a stage where we believed we could beat them. And West St George games, for many, many years, right back to the old days when St George won all those competitions, have been really big clashes. And if you go through the record books over the years, it didn't really matter where the two teams were on the table. They were good games, and usually West won their share. Lee
Crook's penalty goal from halfway must have given you great heart against St George.
Well, we're in front of that stage. Gary Warnocky kicked a field goal. We had the point in front, and there was about 5 or 6 minutes to go when the Saints, I don't think, kicked the 10 metres. Anyway, we've got to kick it halfway. And aside from the fact that Lee actually kicked it, it was, I guess, a time waster, if you want to put it that way, with only such a short amount of time left. Had the twofold benefit of taking up valuable time from Saints' point of view, plus giving us 2 points.
I guess the question everyone's asking right at this moment is, can Sydney support a 14-team competition in '86?
I don't think any team should be cut out. I'm not just pushing West's point of view. Most definitely West shouldn't go, but I don't think any club should go. You've got people working very hard in an arm of rugby league promoting it. To cut it off is just quite ridiculous, I think. And whether you get to 14, 18, 20 teams ultimately, whatever they want to do. So I've got an open mind about the numbers as long as it's not reduced.
And the Prime Minister attending one of your social functions must have been a great morale booster for you. Is the club now financially viable?
Well, back in 1983, when we first went to court before Justice Helsham in the Equity Court, he ruled that we were financially viable, and every judge we've been before has confirmed that. So we've never really had a financial problem. It's been one of those misnomers that perhaps our detractors have used to, or tried to use to advantage. But our financial situation is excellent, and we've got a pool system of payment to the players, which means we can never have a deficit. And in fact, the club retains 20% of the overall money. And at the stage we're looking towards next year and rebuilding and using that 20% to entice new players.
On a personal note, you were born Frederick Fillingham, but in 1966 became Rick Wade, the disc jockey. Why the change to West's full-time secretary?
I don't really see what I'm doing now after going through the record business as well as any great extension. I think it's the entertainment business. A lot of the things that I'm doing promotionally and advertising-wise here are the sorts of things that I would have done in my previous career, or did do in my previous career. And I think they're definitely the sorts of things that the rugby league clubs or any sporting bodies need to be involved with. You've got to promote, you've got to entertain the people first of all, and it's all showbiz really.